In my heart of hearts, Rebirth is Game of the Year, but I won't complain if anything else wins it. If we're talking about certain game events happening, but let's hit quick play so we can at least randomize things, because the title of this video should be, you know, tell you what you need to know. Herald character exclusive Fatalist, and then yeah, we're gonna be doing a custom mystery last. So without further ado, Miku Fatalist, huh? On Herald? Well, here's hoping. I really hope I don't get Blood Moon. I think that's gonna be the most painful thing we can get, considering we have to fight a boss in Fish if we're trying to fight it. I think I know how, but anywho, let's get into the actual thing. Herald Fatalist character exclusive Miku. Other than what I just said at the beginning of the video, I'll switch and say as we get second mystery, strength, dexterity, Takushi-san knowledge, and maybe light, but we're gonna do hardware store so I can just keep things simple. Is that I have a lot of games on my plate, and I didn't even know it. So, I might as well just say them outright, because I have them on the channel. There's Plate Up, there's Holocure, there's Frostpunk 2 still technically, even though I haven't made any content for the past month, maybe? Roll to 4, and then my own game, so I'm on top of anything else. And if I can remember anything, oh, Fear and Hunger 2 as well. So if I can remember everything off the top of my head, I feel like I don't need to look at my notes, because obviously what's in my brain feels like it is a better, you know, way for me to realize what I'm prioritizing, if that makes any sense. And if it doesn't, well, feel free to question me so that I can clarify it in a later topic. But we have Metamorphosis and we have Akamanto. Unless that's Flood or Fest. I think that's Akamanto. I see Akamanto's math, that's how I can tell. And then we take Phantasms last because that's what we do. For those who don't know, on Fatalist, you know what custom mysteries you have. But that's not anything to really be glad about, considering if we go this and we're stuck in, like, Ward, we don't get a weapon at all. So, I know I kind of just, I didn't talk about it and I glanced through it, but we did get Book of Gore, so I'll talk about it now. But if that's not gonna save me, well, we're gonna find out. Hopefully I can just rush through this. Otherwise we have to run from anything we run into, that's just what's going to happen. Also, we weren't at a high or max threat level yet. We still aren't. And we can kind of tell, if we were to fail an event, then we would be able to tell where we were. Also, we're gonna run from double nurses anyway, so I guess it really didn't matter if I had a weapon or not. Those are some, if we're talking about more about World of Horror, focused on things, that's something that, you know, I think I brought up before, but essentially the topic of getting a weapon and whether or not it's important. Because if I take Household Hell as my first mystery and get a weapon, but I run into Rumu Ghost and, you know, the Hole Ridden thing, I'm probably not going to fight either of those two things. Hole Ridden thing I might fight, but still, yeah, nothing much else. So, yeah, we're at a low threat level. I think that was a +1 modifier, but we didn't take a penalty. That's how I know we're at a low threat level. And that's pretty much all I can really, you know, say for myself. Do I want to take for all damage? No, so we still want to run away, funny enough. And we run away from this boss as well. So basically, we just took a bunch of Doom. We could have saved a bit, but I think right after Blood Moon would be time skip, though, considering how high our Doom is, but we'll figure it out. Adrenaline would be nice. Now I have to take one of these because, you know, we don't want to fight Cape or Metamorphosis as our 4th encounter, so away we go. All things considered, we are Miku, so the Doom being this high is, well, it's gonna be a little painful. That's why I'm gonna tree once here. But at the same time, why did I set illegal den? Well, I had Ward, but I already took Ward, so it's too late. So we'll take the Army Knife instead. We'll take Out of Funds. We'll probably trade off Stamina. If I can't remember how much damage I'm taking in Phantasms, but I'm just gonna assume it's equal for the moment. So that's why I'm trying to equalize my stamina and reason. Otherwise, what else do I get here? Maybe a 2-turn encounter for 2-all. Might as well go for it. We get bonus damage anyway, so didn't know that, but the point was we needed to hit both attacks, because even if we only hit 1 of 2, I don't think it would have changed anything, even with the bonus damage. Let me know if I'm wrong. I could also sell the library notes, I should do that. Anywho, yeah, low threat level, hospital, as expected, after I figured it out. An ally would have been nice, but we rolled an 11 there, so whoop. That being said, we are in Akamanto, so Miku does like this. 42% Doom to get the full boost on... I'm gonna actually fight this. On top of the Crestfallen Mask to lower our Doom. So I think that's really nice. The problem is, unless we get Adrenaline, Metamorphosis and therefore Phantasms may be a bit painful. I don't think we can brace into anything here, unfortunately, so we have to take the full 4 reason, but 4 reason for 20 plus experience, I think, is pretty cool. And just to remind myself, if no one else, as I guess I might as well do Perception here, I should reroll for all things for all purposes, but we'll do that for the Army Knife. And then I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, hopefully I remember. We'll trade off stamina here, even though we're about to Akamanto here. Also, I forgot to visit the police station. Let's see, we have Phantasms, and we have, after this, Metamorphosis. So I guess we put the police patrols in the mansion. But also the handcuffs would be very great. Again, let me state for the record, or more for the record, or more records. I would like to actually one-shot this. What are our odds? 85 into 85, 60%. Gonna go for it. Okay, good. This is gonna be better for us, I'm pretty sure. And then I forgot what I was talking about again. But anywho, I think we can brace into a box cutter attack. Is it prep attack? No, it's only this. Well, I say only, this is 85%. That's better than a lot of things, really. But, right after this, we can do this. And away we go. Oh, I didn't mention this either, but yes, this is essentially a request as well. Someone wanted to see me do Phantasm's last mystery, and then, you know, and then we get time skip, but we'll deal. Also, the box cutters didn't break, so you know what? We will keep those on. We keep in mind to myself that I do have Book of Gore for emergency healing, because all things considered, I'm probably gonna just take a cut artery immediately. I wouldn't say 50%, but I'm gonna say it's like 25%, which means within 4 uses of Blood of Book of Gore, I'm gonna get cut artery. And if I don't, maybe, you know, I'm not as always unlucky. But if I were to put the chips down, I would gamble out against myself here. 4 charisma, take 3 stamina. Sorry, that's a lot of damage actually. So we need to do this. Oh, there's the flashbacks. I could take away some doom, but for the moment. Do we have as many forests as mansion investigations? Did I guess wrong there? Well, would have been nice, but I should rest. I want to at least, if we die here, I will do things again, but for the moment, adrenaline would also be very much appreciated, but I don't know if we're going to get that. That's a free rest. And now I really, really have to hope that my doom manages itself. That doesn't make things any better, but we're out of the mansion for the moment. And thankfully that does something for us, but are we going to survive this? We can trade off reason, and we do have Book of Gore, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't want to do this because there's a stamina bug. I might take double stamina damage, so can we do this? Yes, we can. And we might as well. Twice, and then maybe we get to desperate prep our way out. We get a dislocated shoulder, not so bad. So at the moment, my next question is whether or not we hit a lot of these. I have to flip a coin here, 60%, but pretty much flipping a coin. I guess we're gonna do it. Otherwise, we're gonna do another run. Okay, good. Box cutter finally broke, but that's fine. That was to be expected. No bath. That's not what I like to see. In fact, we probably have to heal stamina here. Is this going to help me? I do have Phantasm, so I have access to the vending machines. That's really what I'm looking at here. And unless we, yeah, if and when we do get adrenaline, or if we use the nicotine rush buff, then we can just prep attack anyway. But we got Flood 4th, so this is going to be painful. Does that mean I need to do another thing? We'll see. Excuse me. Oh, my throat. We can one-shot this guy, but it's the boss I'm worried about here. And we do have Book of Gore, but the fact is still we're taking more damage than we need to. But still, the Theologist will... I think I can still brace attack, if anything. And we're going to even do that to try and push ourselves to adrenaline faster. We're not going to get this mystery, but the hope is that we don't take any more reason damage unless this happens. Well... My next question is if I can strong. I kind of can. This would allow me to desperate prep strong next turn easily. Again, Book of Gore, Book of Gore. I also forgot if we have a second encounter check, but for the moment, we will deal with it. No more encounters. That may or may not be a good thing, because we could take stamina damage maybe, but for the moment... Yeah, and then we just rest till the end here. We can't really do much else. If we're lucky, both damage researchers would be great, but we don't have that luxury, so... So we are taking 3, which means we can brace, but sometimes that extra... Being able to fit in an extra attack does help. But we can at least do this. So, 5 damage per 1 reason, and we just take that and leave it. At some point, I do want to trade off a little bit of stamina, but that depends on how low our reason goes. But this is the safest thing we can do. So, how low do we get? Can I do it? No. With the power, yeah. This boss's power value is quite high, so I don't think I get to desperate attack twice. So we're just going to take the full damage in the face. Now, at this point, though... No, we just go all the way down. Yeah, we just go all the way down. Go down to 3, doesn't really matter. Although, this is faster, so we can trade off more stamina. So I'm going to trade off 4 stamina. And this should be a... That should be it, yeah. We are slowly getting to the way, and there's Blood Moon, by the way. That's not what I wanted to see. But thankfully, hopefully we'll get to the nicotine rush and or adrenaline soon. We don't have the second floor, but... We're also going to fight a fish boss here, so hopefully we get adrenaline. That Doomed already would be nice, but we need adrenaline more. I feel. And hopefully Book of Gore carries us. We lost Beth, just keeping in mind. And into Phantasms I go. Let's make sure we hit Phantasms, because Phantasms. My next question is if we can even... Yeah, we can. So we'll take Out of Funds in the face. That's perfectly fine. A brick would have been appreciated, but... Them's the Miku. And away we go. We hope we don't get the... I think this is the one with the Doom status effect bonus thing. So we'll see. Luck, because luck doesn't matter here. You could have 2, you could have 8. I think this is... Is this strength? Nope, it's dexterity. We have to fight. So, I'm gonna still save my cigarettes. I'm gonna make the call and save my cigarettes for a moment. Here, we get to do a thing anyway. We get close. Never mind. We have to go for this. No, it's guaranteed, so it's fine. 2 stamina damage, though, is not great, but we can deal with it. I'm pretty sure every single, on a tangent note, every custom enemy that you can do for one, you could use or you fight in 1.01 does not have the stamina bug, which would mean, if that were true, base enemies do have some kind of thing with them. That's unfortunate. I think we just died a Doom here because of this. 2 Doom when investigating, and we take 7 Doom immediately. I think, does that go away at the end of the mystery? I can't remember. But either way, we have to monument at least once now. And whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna hold on the cigarettes for 1 more investigation. Push through, this is strength for sure, and we have 11 strength, so that'll help curb our Doom. We don't need more cigarettes. The funds are nice, though. We can avoid out of funds. But our Doom is reaching a high level. So yeah. You get an empty bottle there. We don't have bath, but it's nice to throw. Oh, that's right. I have a guitar, so... Oops. Anywho. Hopefully I remember how to actually fight this boss. Can I go all out here? I can, kind of. I can do a brace strong, if that even matters. I could alternatively do this as well. Let's just do that. 95%. And we hope for the best. And then we just do this and hope for the best too. Even though we can guarantee a lot of them. If I somehow miss a bunch of these... Actually, missing 1 I think would have... No, 2. I'm going crazy. Anywho. Our Doom keeps increasing. And see what's looking at us. And let's fight this boss question. No, I think it's the next one. Or is it this one? Let's find out. Either way, we're in a lot of pain here. Because, boy, pain. So we're just going to go all out here in hopes that we don't lose as much HP as possible. Because then I would just like to Desperate Prep Strong instead of Book of Gore. That's what I'm trying to say. Unfortunately, we don't get a Doom for this, but we'll work with what we've got. Maxed out level forced. There's more Doom, a lot more Doom. And this is the actual boss. So, -2 all, we're definitely going to need to use Book of Gore, unless we get super lucky here, maybe. Because then we can maybe do a Desperate play, but I don't think so. Well... Because each of these is 10 damage. Do I dare? I should Book of Gore regardless, because I don't lose Desperate Struggle from doing this. Solo joint, that's fine. And then we just take this in the face. Oh, I missed the 90%. Why? Doesn't matter, but would have liked to not miss there. And away we go. I think every enemy had an extra point of damage. I was taking an extra point of damage from every enemy, but hey. We're going to hold this level up just in case. I'm pretty sure I don't need it, but we'll see. And we do have to fight Takshisan here, but I think he explodes immediately. Second mystery, strength, dexterity. So we're losing 3 stamina, and we're losing... If I increase knowledge, we... Yeah, actually I should do that now, for the sake of hitting Takshisan more accurately. Doomed already, I think, counts here, but let's find out, shall we? So we can just walk up this lighthouse is what I'm trying to say. And we do keep the 7+ Doom from that bonus effect. We did Akamanto second? No, Metamorphosis second. No, Akamanto second. I don't think we would have died either way, but for vanity's sake, if nothing else. So we do need to use Book of Gore here. Don't give me Mangled Hand or something weird like that. Frostbite is not great either, but we've already done the strength check, and we shouldn't need that much strength. As we throw the empty bottle, we throw the box cutter, and even if Takshisan hits us here, I'm just going to brace to be sure. We should be able to do some magic. Oh, we get close to anyway. Unless we just miss all 3 of these attacks, then I'm going to be really sad, but we are perfectly okay. So, don't even need to throw the army knife. And the Crestfallen Mask did, yeah, like, without the Crestfallen Mask, we would be dead here, by the way, so... Perfect planning. Also, knowing your mysteries and Fatalist is very helpful as well. So, if nothing else, hey, we did the run. And yeah, those 3 things. Akamanto, Handcuff Tech by extension, being able to recognize your mysteries on Fatalist, and then doing your best with, well, Book of Gore also carried us at the end there too. So, without further ado, yeah, you know what to do. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye!